Monster Hunter, a game that will make you want a therapy session for after hunting for 4 hours for not getting the one item that you need to craft your piece of gear. Here's a one-on-one guide on how to thrive and survive. Hunters, handlers, and companions. You are the sexy hunter. Your job is to hunt monsters, craft gear, and not die. Most importantly, protect your village from disasters untold. Handlers. Handlers have been helping hunters for a very long time. They give you side quests, intel, and sometimes annoy you with reminders.
I think we have enough data on the ancient forest now. Want to report to the ecological research team?
Most importantly, they keep you on track. Companions. We all know that the Palico is the most common companion in Monster Hunter. But did you know before the Palico that there was another companion named the Shakalaka? The Shakalaka were like little green men that wear masks to cover themselves up in battle. After the Palico, we were introduced to a new companion, the Palamute. The Palamute was a rideable companion in Monster Hunter Rise. He was able to traverse the landscape and get us to point A to point B, which was monster to monster in no time. In the new Monster Hunter Wilds game, we're introduced with a new companion named the Secret. The Secret we don't know about as much yet, but what we do know is that it's a two-legged bird-like creature. It has short arms for attacking, but can be also used as a gliding support companion to get from over or across caverns. Now that we got out all the nitty-gritty things about hunters, handlers, and companions, let's talk about your weapon and what your weapon and style says about you. Now, great swords. Big, slow, and hit like a truck. You want to make at least 1,000 damage? Then I'd suggest using this weapon. You want to be a tank but do a lot of damage? Great sword. Long sword. Literally just one weeb stick. Sword and shield. Balance with quick striking and blocking. Easy to use, hard to mess up. Dual blades, fast and furious, slice and dice. You're gonna feel like the Swedish chef from the Muppets. Hammer, blunt force trauma in weapon form. Bonks all day, people. Hunting horn, you're basically the sexy sax guy of the group. Lance, just a pokey stick. Gun lance, an explosive pokey stick. Switch axe, your weapon is basically a transformer with a lot of power. Charge blades, sword, shield, and axe all in one. Complex and powerful. Highly recommended for more advanced and intermediate hunters. Insect glaive. You're basically a Pokemon trainer, but with a stick. Bow. Range attacks with status effects. Light bow gun. Rapid fire gun with range damage. Heavy bow gun. You're basically heavy from TF2. The most common ailments in Monster Hunter are poison, paralysis, sleep, and stun. Poison is caused by monsters who have a poison attack. Poison will drain your health over time, always carry an antidote. Paralysis is caused by Bahabras that sneak up behind you for no reason and sting you, and you're on the ground. It stops you in your tracks, try not to get hit. Sleep. Sleep is caused by monsters who produce a sleep attack to put you down for the count and get a free hit on you. Bring energy drinks and no berries. Stuns. Stunning is what happens when you get hit way too hard by a monster over time. It dazes you. Avoid getting hit too much in a row. Learn the monster's pattern. Dodge often and keep your distance when the monster unleashes a special attack. You don't want to be too far and you don't want to be too close to the monster. You want to be at a right distance so that you can unleash a full-scale special attack. Now that we picked your weapon, did you know that each weapon has their own element depending on what monster you hunt? Let's go through them. Fire, water, thunder, ice, and dragon. Those are your main elements in Monster Hunter. Fire is great against ice monsters. Water is effective against fire monsters. Thunder is effective and perfect for water-based monsters. Ice is used against fire and thunder monsters. Dragon is strong against elder dragons and monsters with multiple elements. Elatrion. Monsters with said elements are also a big factor, because the weapon that you carry with that element can also be a counterattack to the monster's weakness. Matching elements and using them right to exploit the monster's weakness. Now that we talked about your weapon, let's move on to armor. The good stuff. The stuff that makes you look good when fighting. Armor protects you and provides buffs, and different sets offer different bonuses. Here's a beginner tip. A great starter armor would be bone and alloy sets. It offers balanced defense and decent skills. The best weapons to start with as well: sword and shield, longsword, hammer, hunting horn, dual blades. Easy to use, hard to mess up. On top of the armor that you pick, there are set bonuses. Mix and match armor for skills, or go for a full set of powerful set bonuses like stamina boost or elemental resistance to protect you from those elemental monsters. I hope you enjoyed this video. However, I'll go more into details on other subjects in the next video that I make. So while you're waiting, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the little bell so you get a notification for when I post the next video. Other than that, happy hunting.